look to throw, right side, and he's going to get there. Johnny Muntz just able to step out of the tackle. Trey Brown had him behind the line.
26 yards, and now it's 2nd and 6. As Mullins will go back to Chandler. And this one didn't work. He heads to the right side. It'll be Seattle's 2nd tackle for loss. That's a loss of 3. Mullins, shotgun, 5-man rush, throws to the right. Man wide open. Jalen Reagor inside the 5-yard line. 1st down. Reagor.
Nice little combo route on the outside by Brandon Powell and Jalen Reagor. Powell just runs they call it the cheese route. Jack Del Rio used to call it the cheese route. You don't bite on that one.
10th second goal from the 4. Mullins out of the shotgun, looking right. He'll throw to the end zone, and it's caught. It is Nick Muse. Nick Muse with a little gritty to him, and it is 9-0 Minnesota.
Hurried up, got to the line of scrimmage because this is just a pick route, like a star route. And Nick Muse running the deep 7 route. You have the flat route underneath it.
6.5 minutes to go in the 1st half, and the clock's running. Play action to Charbonnet, the rookie. Lock, fires, caught. Bobo at the 20. Scene will thrust him out of bounds at the 14-yard line to Bobo. A gain of 29.
And that comes down to really whether or not it's Lewis Scene or Ivan.
Drew Lock, shotgun, 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Charbonnet by the side of Lock. Takes the snap, looks left, swings the head back to the center. Flag on the play, and it's caught for a Seattle Seahawks touchdown in very, very claustrophobic situation.
It is, and you see Mekhi Blackman is on the outside of the receiver, so he's
nice play.
He's expecting some help from the opposite side safety, or have somebody else. It's hard to cover from the outside all the way across the middle of the field. So
go for it on 4th down, but we're going to punt. Ryan Wright's end over end punt. Inside the 20, rolls to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown at about the 1 or the 2-yard line. It's a 46-yard presentation. In that linebacker room, there is great competition for playing time and the opportunity to make the team. Speaking of opportunity to make the team, Kobach's trying to make this team, tapping on the sideline. And that's an explosive catch and run behind Troy Dye of 31. Myers, 35-yard try between the hash marks, snap spot, and the kick is good. 11:08 to go in the 3rd quarter. Goes out of the shotgun, empty backfield, 2 receivers left, 3 right on 2nd and 8 in a game tied at 10. Oh, he throws it over the middle, and it's intercepted by the Minnesota Vikings. The interception goes the way of rookie Jalen Williams. The Hoosier with a 12-yard return. The Hoosier will walk us into break. 3rd quarter, game tied, and it's Minnesota Vikings football. 54-yard drive. Right hash, Joseph, snap spot. Greg Joseph's kick is hooking through the uprights. Well done, Greg Joseph. 54-yard boomer.
It's not finished yet. We still got a lot of training camp left. So as you have seen, Ty Chandler out there, Debo and AB, those guys carrying the load tonight. So yeah, I'm excited.
Well, I'm excited. Oh boy, this isn't good. Listen, Ozzy, thank you so much.
No.
The punt was muffed by the receiving team, recovered by the kicking team. By rule, the kicking team is not permitted to advance.
7 on 3rd down. It's 3rd and 8. As Locke goes back to pass, shoots one left, caught. Jake Bobo. It's Bobo.
Broke it to the inside, and Booth collapsed on it a little bit too much and gave up too much separation. So, we talked about Andrew Booth earlier, Paul. He needs to get some experience. He needs to get out there. And this is the best way to do it. This is the best time to do it when, theoretically, those points don't count. So, Andrew Booth, I know, wishes he had that one back.
See if he powerfully can plunge for a Vikings 1st down. Dwayne takes it, looks to plunge, looks to be powerful, looks to spin, and none of it happens. And the Seahawks have turned over the Vikings on downs. For the Seattle Seahawks, leading by 4. Ehlers runs, room, 45-50. and Holton Ahlers.
Quarterback draw. You can normally do that with your starter. I want to piggyback a little bit on what Ben was saying with Brian Flores.
22-yard run.
And I had a conversation with Louis Sean yesterday. And one of the things that Louis Sean said is that Brian Flores.
For those of you listening on 740 The Fan, hopefully we can get a nice play here for Noah Jindor, as Ahlers just throws up basically a punt, and it's caught by Landers inside the 10, and he walks into the end zone. What are we doing here? Touchdown on a pass that was thrown up basically like a punch. And it's a 30-yard touchdown, and Seattle has extended the lead to 23-13.
Well, I'd rather be lucky than good. And I'll say this, Kalen Barnes, it looked like the receiver might have had a little bit of him and pulled him back, but
Kyle Shanahan just so fantastic at what he does. And this year it's the Titans and the Arizona Cardinals.
You know, in a bunch situation, you got to have your hands and your feet free to pick up any sort of wheel route on the outside. So little discipline things like that need to be cleaned up.
Jaron Hall on 4th down threw a laser left to Thayer Thomas, undrafted from Arizona by way of Houston, Texas. And Jaron Hall's debut. Great job, man. Great being back.
Fun.
Gabe Henderson, our statistician and spotter. Great job, my man. Brian Harper, our boss and the leader of the Vikings Entertainment Network.